Marian Regional Medical Center.
Our staff, physicians, and volunteers
are committed to providing medicine that goes above and beyond standard clinical care.
Since Marian's inception,
the medical center has been guided
by our founding sisters' visionary leadership
to deliver on our promise
to provide exceptional medicine for all.
Today, tomorrow, and every day.
Throughout Marian's legacy of health and healing,
philanthropy has remained essential to the medical center's growth and development.
And it is your meaningful philanthropic gifts
that continue to drive the hospital's healing work,
allowing Marian Regional Medical Center to fulfill its promise by providing patients and families with unparalleled care.
I give because I see a need in the community. I see more services needed. I see families that need to stay here and not travel when they're sick. They need our care here and they need their family support to get well.
I give because of commitment. I looked at what Marian does. Marian is committed to the community. And I find this so refreshing. Marian is the best place I've ever worked. And I wanted to get in on that commitment. I wanted to see this place grow and develop.
I give because it increases your capacity of love. Even if you don't have much, you have some that you can give to share with others.
I give because it makes me happy. I didn't always give. When I started giving, it made me want to be a better person. It made me want to go out and recruit other staff to give and to help and to be in control.
What's exciting about being able to donate here at Marian is that we get to see what comes out of our donation. A perfect example is the CT scan in the emergency department. That has changed the standard of care for our stroke patients and for our trauma patients. And to be able to be an employee and be able to say, hey, I gave to that is exciting.
Contributions support outreach needs for Marian patients and families, particularly for underserved patients, because it is our mission to serve all people. Contributions fund equipment and technology. They help us fulfill our promise to provide exceptional care. Contributions fund programs and services that would not otherwise be possible. Things like nurse navigation, transportation services, education and outreach offerings. Fully 100% of every contribution dollar goes to Marian programs and services. The Circle of Friends Employee Giving Program provides employees with choices to where they can choose to designate their support. For example, the Marian Heart Center, the Emergency Services Expansion Project, Mission Hope Cancer Center. One of the choices that's available to employees is the Friendship Fund. That fund fuels the Employee Assistance Program, which is a wonderful program that provides individual grants to employees who might be experiencing an unexpected crisis.
During an open enrollment, my wife and I spoke and we decided we weren't going to be having kids this next calendar year, and so why didn't we start saving some more funds and just cut back on the insurance coverage. Lo and behold, 2 weeks later, we found out our daughter needed emergency neurosurgery. So with a $10,000 deductible, there went all our life savings. A coworker told me at a time when it was rough with trying to make rent and make all those co-pays about the Friendship Fund. So I filled out just a couple pieces of paper, put it in, and literally the next day I had a check for $500. Came at a great time, and after that I always said I would give back, and so 15 years later I'm continuing to donate because I was in need at a time and the family stepped up and was able to help me.
Our employees will give to each other. They treat one another like family. They look at that, and at times when people fall upon hard times, that's hard. That's never easy to say, I need your help. And they embrace them with open arms. We offer that opportunity to say, we're here for you. Those aren't just words. That's who we are as an entity.
It doesn't take much to make a little bit of money go a long way. If everybody contributed just a bit, we could get so far. And I always tell my staff and everyone, we all know somebody who needs our help. We all see these patients every single day, and if it takes a couple cups of coffee or a couple missed trips to the store, I don't mind that. People need help more than I do. We're not asking you for money for statues, we're asking you money for services, for people. Our families have cancer, things that make you sad. we have the ability to contribute as a mass to make this a great facility. Your family doesn't have to travel to San Francisco or LA. They stay here at home. Environmental services staff don't have $1 million, but they have a heart of gold. They see the patients every single day, they get to know them, and they are touched by that.
My philosophy is that God gives us a certain amount of money, and we are to use that money in ways that are going to glorify Him, and that we also can see the benefit of what's going on. So even if people just give $5 a month, that will join with 100 other people who are giving $5 a month. Then we have $500. And then if you do it over 12 months, you got $6,000. Now all of a sudden you've got a new piece of equipment. You've got stuff for the nursery, you've got vital signs machines, you've got new beds. It's not just you giving a little bit, it's you joining with this community of people to really help grow what we're trying to provide to the community.
Well, one of our commitments is to body, mind, and spirit. The foundation helps to support those needs in a broad way. I see how we're a key safety net for the community. When someone brings a family member, a loved one, a son or a daughter to our emergency department, they are entrusting to us their most precious gifts. And we're here not just to care for the physical needs, but also the spiritual.
We are very blessed in that we have a very generous community. We are equally as blessed, and we have a very generous Marian family. I'm always so moved in that our employees give so much of themselves every day, their talents, to care for our patients. And in addition to that, give of their resources to support our programs and services and their fellow employees is a wonderful testament to the generous heart of the Marian employee.
Every contribution to the foundation makes a difference on the level of care and services we can provide for our community. No matter how large the gift, no matter how small the gift, it truly makes a difference in what we do. Last year, our employees gave over $200,000 to support programs and services and technology to assure that we met the needs of our patients and continue developing our programs and our services for our patients.
Well, I'd just like to say that everyone should open their hearts, they should open their pocketbooks and give whatever they can. It's very important, it's a worthy cause, and you know, maybe don't go buy that Starbucks or don't go have an extra dinner out, because maybe there are some families that are just wondering how they're going to pay for dinner at all.
I've been here for a long time, and Marian has took care of me, and so I want to be able to give back a little more every year or every 2 years, and this is what I will be doing, you know, for until I'm out of here, when I retire. It's my second home. I mean, it's my second home, and so I want to take care of that home, and this is my way of doing it.